Hi, we're Brittany and Andy, and in July 2021, we set off on a 200-mile journey that began in Yosemite National Park and ended at the top of Mount Whitney, the highest mountain in the contiguous United States. Along the way, we questioned our sanity, made some amazing friends, cried real tears of joy, and even started a new chapter in our lives. Come along with us as we document our journey from bad hikers to through hikers on the John Muir Trail. Episode 2, Reds Meadow. On the morning of our fourth day on the John Muir Trail, there was only one thing standing between us and the boundary of Yosemite National Park, an 11,000-foot pass called Donohue.
Morning of day 4, leaving Yosemite.
We're heading up Donohue Pass, which probably shouldn't be too heroic.
Yosemite's been really beautiful. It's been like a really rad start, I think.
And we got engaged in Yosemite, bitches!
Sorry. First thing I think about every time I wake up, I'm like, I'm engaged, bitch! But yeah, we're leaving Yosemite.
Neon roses singing in my mind. Sun shining off the ocean in my eyes. Light shows from heaven shine down below.
And there, my friends, is Donohue Pass. No biggie.
Neon roses dancing barefoot in the sand.
Donohue Pass is, I think, at 11,000 and change, and we're at 9,500.
Yeah, we're breezing through it. I'm really excited.
Feeling like we're settling into the hike, too.
I do too. Look how neat that looks. 10,000 feet!
Feels like it.
At the Calamo. Now dance with no discretion. Shake your shoes while our hips are meshing. And jump while the feelings.
Andy and I had only one hard and fast rule on the trail. Always send the pass before noon. If you haven't spent time in the Sierras, you may not know why we'd be willing to wake up before dawn on most days in order to do this. But weather in the Sierras can change in an instant. From firsthand experience, I can tell you that 1 minute you can be basking in the sun on a mountain summit, and the next, the hair on your arms is standing up as you're almost struck by lightning. We spent last summer here, and what we learned was this. Bad weather tends to roll in between 1 and 4 p.m., like clockwork, even on days that seem relatively mild.
We are officially leaving Yosemite National Park.
Holy crap.
40 some odd miles, about 10,000 a vert.
This is wild.
And into Ansel Adams wilderness we go.
Yeah. Ah!
The clouds are getting crazy.
I know.
Shortly thereafter, it began to pour, and then to hail. We put away our cameras and rushed down the other side of Donohue.
Well, it feels like the tropics right now. About 2 hours ago, we were in a hailstorm. We didn't do a lot of filming today because we were just trying to get to
Thousand Island Lakes.
Thousand Island Lakes.
Well, folks, we got 1.5 miles left to Thousand Island Lakes, and we may have lost a Brittany.
I have like Snickers all over my face, don't I?
End of day 4, 2 passes today.
Dose.
Just leaving her pack in the trail. Maybe the fans are worried about you.
The day had started on a high, but rolling into camp, my legs felt like lead. What I didn't know was that I just didn't have my trail legs yet, and I wouldn't get them for another few days. Thousand Island Lake is a campsite where JMTers, PCTers, and weekend warriors coming from Agnew Meadows all converge. But the crowds didn't matter. I was asleep as soon as my head hit my inflatable plastic pillow. not even tempted to stay awake by a nearby group of campers giving away their extra food.
We're only doing 8 miles today. I'm so excited. I'm gonna lay by the lake. Drink a bunch of coffee. Watch some songs.
Remember how I just said we were only hiking 8 miles? Well, we would end up hiking double digits instead. Through hiking is a constant negotiation. Andy and I were always trying to measure our desire to get closer to a particular destination against how our bodies were feeling in the moment. Often, in those early days on trail, our calculations were incorrect. It was easy to get lulled into pushing further if we weren't completely exhausted. Finding a balance only came with time.
We decided to stay in the tent until about 7. It's nice to like give yourself a teeny break. Just gotta slow down a little bit and not try to push just for the sake of pushing, because that's like our default life habit. In the vein of that, we're gonna have breakfast next to Garnet Lake. Doing it.
Doing the siesta right.
We f***ed up baby's siesta yesterday and she got pissed.
Yeah.
So today we're siesting properly. Lakeside. We booked the lake out for the day.
You know?
Garnet Lake, just us. Keeping the riffraff out.
I think we're officially the riffraff.
Like once you settle in, like settle in. You know, like when you want to, like for a reason, get up early to get some miles in. If you have like a big pass or something you need to climb before noon, do it. But if you don't have to, like today, we didn't have to.
Yeah.
Sleep until 8. Make coffee at 10. Still get your miles in.
So good.
But I remember still, so they live on. As long as I know what's wrong and what is right. Long as I know how to love and how to fight. You'll always be a part of me.
Didn't record much of today. We're now at Trinity Lakes. Yeah, it's right past Gladys and Rosalie.
We wanted to kind of get a jump on getting into Reds Meadow tomorrow. So
I'm super excited because I cannot wait to roll into Reds tomorrow and get a milkshake, grilled cheese, you know, buy a yerba mate.
a full body massage.
I'm gonna go ham tomorrow.
Pretty soon I'll be apart and I'll leave home. But I'm glad I never have to feel alone. 'Cause you've always been right here for me and I want you to know. As long as I know what's wrong and what is right. Long as I know how to love and how to fight. You'll always be
Good morning.
What'd I do?
It's milkshake day.
Reds is only 6.9 miles away.
Yeah. There's like dead mosquito and blood on
The wreckage of my foes is I like to keep on my body at all times so they know when they're coming in they're gonna die.
While smoke from a fire near the south entrance of Yosemite filled the sky, we made our way to Reds Meadow. Reds is a resort and pack station where hikers can mail or drop off a resupply bucket of food to pick up later. It also has a cafe, coin-operated showers, and even cabins if you plan to zero there. And if you're looking for cell service, maybe to announce an engagement, Reds is where you'll find it.
We got a really great set of miles in last night, so we had a pretty easy hike into Reds this morning. And it's $1 a minute showers, So we're each gonna drop about 20 bucks and take a little half day to rest, relax. And then I think we're gonna also probably make some phone calls, tell people we're alive, since we haven't spoken to anyone in 6 days. I made it to Reds.
Woo!
Made it to Reds. 66 miles. We got 165 to go.
It's Mount Whitney, but we're at the showers.
And they are in fact mandatory.
Yeah.
Bye, Reds.
Bye, Reds. Sorry, forgot to film literally anything. We're too busy eating sandwiches.
The food was too good. Well, we're about 70 miles in.
I can't believe how fast it's going. I feel like so much stronger than I did when we first started this.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think the biggest learning for me so far has been trying to settle into whatever pace is comfortable and whatever makes the day the best.
Instead of just hiking in like 8-hour chunks, we've been really trying to split up the day, do a bunch of miles in the morning, and then just like siesta for a hot minute. You can push through to your camp by like 2 or 3 p.m. But there's so much beautiful stuff along the way, and it's really nice just to like stop in the middle of the day at something that you're not gonna camp at and just like enjoy it while you're there.
I'm super excited for this next section though. This is our longest, we have our longest carry, the Muir Trail Ranch. So this will be our longest carry, our longest stretch of miles, our most vert. We did Donohue Pass, but now we have Silver coming up, which is a big one. So we have a couple that we're kind of getting into the thick of the high Sierra.
Into the thick of it.
Into
the thick of it. Sorry.
Up until this point, Andy and I had been hiking familiar ground. We'd spent 2 summers in this section of the Sierras. Reds Meadow was like a security blanket. On leaving, we were headed into the unknown.
Where are we going tomorrow?
Past Duck Lake tomorrow. And then we're either gonna camp at Purple Lake tomorrow or Brittany Lake tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. It was a late night.
We got to camp kind of late and then ate a bunch of instant potatoes.
It's also our first time ever using the headlamps, which is strange.
We've never used them so far because we've always been in bed before it got dark.
What do you think of today?
Today was fun. I enjoyed our little time at Reds. Oh, my battery's dead.
Me too.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
On the next episode of Bad Hikers.
Hiking over SOBO Pass.